funny Sarah Palin story for you guys. So she's doing all these speeches, right? And I don't want to get into all her different quotes. They're all ridiculous. You know how it goes, right? I just give you two quick ones. She's now got a new term. She's calling Republican women Mama Grizzlies. She's just because, I'm out in the West, and then she's got to involve an animal somehow, and hockey and ice, and I don't know, there's always like some sort of, like folksy thing.
Has she seen Grizzly Man? That movie where the couple gets ripped to shreds by angry grizzlies at the end? I mean, is she out of her? She's basically saying we are dangerous, massively weighty, hair-covered, murderous mammals, land creatures. Okay, I can go with that as a description of Republican women if you want to self-identify that way.
So then at the end of the speech, as she talks about these land animals that are dangerous, and including herself and apparently other Republican women, she says, that the press has been unfair to her, which is one of her usual retorts. And she explains in all these ways that she thinks they've been unfair. And then she says, some of them, this is a quote, some of them refuse to admit that I'm even a woman. Really? There's a tranny rumor going around about Sarah Palin? I didn't know that. Did you know that?
That's bizarre. That's just bizarre. They refuse to admit that she's... what do they say she is? A grizzly, maybe.
I was going to say, the only one saying you're anything but a woman is you with the grizzly. Or a pit bull she once described herself, or the barracuda. Okay, but I don't know of any libs who are like, did you know Sarah Palin has a penis? I've never heard that.
I think I saw the review she was in once, but I'm not sure. I think it was in San Francisco, but I don't want to talk about it.
See, I guess they assume that we're like them, because when Elena Kagan gets nominated, they're like, oh, did you know she's secretly a lesbian, and and she's Jew, and all that stuff? So they think, they're probably saying about Sarah Palin, did you know that she's actually a man?
Not a woman.
Yeah, I didn't. No, nobody said that. And we don't need to say that because we have 200 million things you've served up on a plate for us to criticize that are legitimate without doing the ad hominem attacks that you guys do.
We can just play quotes of her speaking. We don't have to attack her gender or her identity. And I love it. I always love it when Republicans get upset because you play clips of them speaking and they think that that's biased. Yeah. That's the media being biased because you actually play what they said.
That's O'Reilly and Limbaugh's favorite go-to lines. This goddamn media matters, folks. He's just always quoting me.
Quoting us. How low can you go?
Yeah, well, that is a good point. Maybe what it is that third gender that Inhofe was talking about.
That's it. He really thinks the military will consist of Sarah Palin clones now.
I'm sure that there's some guys out there that are now all of a sudden curious about Sarah Palin.
Yeah, they're looking at her differently, and
there is that fetish,
Intriguing.
Oh, is that what's going on there?